G'day there guys, just wanted to show you a bit about some of these Lead-Alum batteries I've been attempting to make. Now it hasn't been going real well, I must say. This is one of my first what I'm calling vaguely successful attempts. That's been sitting with no charge for 4 or 5 hours now. It's only just dropped below 1.57, it's been dropping very, very slowly. But I've been having issues. I've been putting sinkers on wire. So, got a bunch of little sinkers. They weren't flat to begin with. I threaded them all on there and hammered them flat, and they stayed put. And you can bend it all around and stuff. Stack them up, do what you want with them. Seemed like a great idea, except these Lead-Alum batteries don't like copper on positive terminals. It just all dissolves out and ends up on the negative terminal. It'll start closest to your connection point. So these ones, there's some that was the positive terminal there. It's all wrapped up, trying not to handle the lead too much. It's all falling apart, as you can see. That was the negative terminal, no damage there. It actually came out with thicker copper than what it went in with. You can see it here too. This side's my positive, and this side's my negative. Now this was tinned wire, and you can see it's still got its tinning on there, but on the positive side here, see the green? That's corrosion from the copper. It ate all the tin off, like that far out of the liquid too. The crystals just grew up there and munched off all the tin. And now the copper's exposed. And the top actually already broke off this one once, the very first bit of wire that you can see here, and I did manage to solder it back on again. But I've just had a very disappointing discovery. I went to check how my plates were going, and oh, that top one's not connected to any of the other ones underneath anymore. It's all wrapped up in that paper towel. This one I wrapped the positive terminal up. So, now what it does show though that I thought was cool, take that out of the water, no volts, put it back in the water, and we go back up on our charge. Pretty much to where we were. So it's not a capacitor. It is definitely a chemical cell battery. It works much the same way as a lead acid battery, but you just don't have the acid. And for some reason you don't get quite the same sort of charge in them. This one's only been charged for a day or two, so I would hope to get more in it than what it's holding now. There's a shelf life, but it's stuffed. I'm going to have to retire that. The lead's going in the lead melting pot, and it's all going to get melted down, and I'll make some new plates. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Copper wire. Sinker's good idea, copper wire, bad idea. This one here, using steel wire, not seeing any problems yet. I will keep you posted. I think the best thing to do though is what most of the other guys are doing, and just have some lead sticking out that you can jam a clamp onto. I got some mate gave me some really big sinkers. I'm going to hammer them flat. Well, I have hammered them flat. I had a bunch of these guys. I hammered them all out flat and chopped them up into bits. So you should have 2 plates there to play around. I'll get them a bit thinner too. They're probably about 1.5 to 2 mil thick. There's a big one here that you might see in a later video if I get around to editing it and uploading. Some funny stuff happened there. Funny story, I was laughing lots. I call this one Big Greenie because it went green. And if you watch my other video that I haven't finished editing yet, you will see what's going on there. So anyway, as you can see, my place is a disaster at the moment. I need to clean up. I will be back later with some more updates on stuff. Thanks for watching.